Hello and welcome back to Rybotechyt. I've got a little bit of a new setup. It's been a while, but let's get back into it. So today I've got another product from AMVR. They've sent over these for free, not sponsored or anything, just for me to review my own opinion. They're the new hand straps for the Quest 2. So let's see if they can replace these ones that I've had on here literally since I reviewed them. I've reviewed one other set. I think it was the cheapest set I could find. But yeah, these have been on my Quest 2, my dailies, since I sent them over the first time. So let's see if these are better than the originals. There's a box. Nice little package, a lot smaller than the original packaging. Slide that out. So we've got warranty card that you get with all of them. We've got a user manual. So that'll be how to set it up and everything. Might need that because it looks like there's quite a few steps. And these are the actual grips themselves. So it looks like it completely replaces the battery cover. Got a nice little AMVR logo stamp on it. And they're actually leather, where these ones used to be just like rubber. They're probably not actual leather, but they're leather kind of feeling, leatherette probably. Yeah, let's get them on the controller. And there are also these hairband looking things. So first we'll remove the old ones from the controllers. So this is the right controller, and I presume we'll have to take the battery cover off. So the first thing it's saying is make sure this bit of elastic, if you can see it, that white bit here, is in both of these grooves, which it is. So it's telling me to put this strap on, which obviously it's already on. So you slide this little bit through, fasten it there where the two fasteners are, go up through that elastic band bit, and then it's on. And we've got the battery cover, so you can still actually access the batteries through that little hole, which is quite a nice little thing. Actually, that's even better, because you don't have to take the whole thing off to get the battery in and out. It's quite convenient. So we can now slide this on, hopefully. Yeah, that goes on there nice. As you can see, the battery there. Probably a little bit harder to take it in and out, but yeah. And then we can put this battery cover back on, which is a bit fiddly. Yeah, so that's what it's looking like. Let's have a quick test fit. It feels a lot nicer than this, because this had the rubber on the back, which could sometimes like pull, especially if you've got like hairs on your hand. That feels quite nice. I like that. I'm kind of a little bit worried of it sliding, like the battery cover coming off, because it now is the battery cover. But we'll see. Right, I'm going to get the other one installed. And there we go. Both done. Takes literally seconds to install it once you know what you're doing. It's not like it was hard in the first place, but yeah. And they feel very secure, to be honest. I presume these hair bubbles, what they look like, are different resistances for the, to keep that. Yeah. Yep, they're definitely on there. They're not going anywhere. As I said, they must have done it different, because that is not pulling the battery cover off. Yeah. So as long as that stays on, I can't see why they wouldn't work. Which, let's try them out and see how secure they are, how comfortable they are. Initially, they do feel pretty comfortable. But let's have a go at playing, I don't know, probably some Beat Saber. It does say in the user manual, you should always use a strap as well, which I do recommend. There's no reason not to just whack it on. Done. It takes seconds. And that might save you buying a new controller. You never know. Alright, so we started up Beat Saber. We'll just go solo. And I don't know, I haven't been on Beat Saber for quite a while. We'll try expert, I might fail, but yeah, we'll see. Saying I'm pretty good. To be fair, I'm very impressed with these. The only real issue I had two main ones. It pulled the hair on my hand slightly from that like sticky rubbery stuff on the inside. These don't do that because they're nice and soft. And they could be a bit bouncy, where these don't bounce at all, because obviously this was all elastic on the previous ones, where you've only got that little bit at the top now, which helps massively. They still bounce a little bit, but nowhere near as much as the old ones. And I really need to practice on Beat Saber again, because I'm terrible. Let's have one more song. They're holding up good. I am trying to fling my arms around as much as I can as well, just to make sure they're all good and staying on my hands properly. I hate that bit. I am quite happy. They do seem to have come they're slightly looser, or maybe that's just my hands are a little bit sweaty. Yeah, it must be. Yeah, so maybe when you've played for a little bit, if you're playing quite intensely, you might need to tighten them up a little bit. But yeah, I did have it quite far down my hand there, so if I had it on properly, it wouldn't do that, to be fair. It's just the way I like to play Beat Saber, with them down a bit. I don't know why, it's just personal preference. Right, so I'm going to have a quick game of table tennis, because obviously that's flinging your arm around. So let's see if it holds up in this game. Oh, terrible. It does feel really good in this game, because it's obviously, it's like you're holding a bat, so I suppose that's, you don't need the strap as much if you're holding a bat. Straps are best for if you're picking up and dropping things. So if like you could put the bat down and then you have to press the button to hold it up, that's better, because it feels like you can actually drop stuff. Obviously your hand's not actually holding onto the controller. Scored my first point. Let's see what the final verdict is. Should you buy them or not? So my final thoughts on these grips. I do really like the material. It's very nice and soft. I like how you can still get to the battery. That's convenient. It's actually, yeah, probably easier than sliding the whole thing off. I like how they've put this elastic strap in, so you've got a little bit of give. That was the issue with these. This one is the £2 one. I'll link the video up here. It was the cheapest one I could find. It had this elastic strap, like rubber strap thing. But yeah, the material on this feels horrible. It's like plastic pretty much. But yeah, so just don't buy this. Compared to the older AMVR ones, I think they're a decent improvement, to be honest. This would, you have to take the whole thing off to change the battery, which obviously this one solves that issue. As I've said before, the rubber on the inside just pulled on my hairs on my hand. Obviously, children or whatever, that's not going to bother them as much because they don't have pairs. These ones were a lot harder to adjust and get in the right place. So obviously these ones you put on your hand, you do the strap up, and that's it. You set it and forget it. They did, when my hands got a bit warm, a little bit sweaty-ish, they did move around a little bit, but nothing like they were going to fall off my hand, so that's all right. And they look a hell of a lot nicer as well than these ones, to be honest. I suppose all you could say is this, if you drop your controller, just protect it. But yeah, this one's currently £23 and these ones are £24 on Amazon. So for the extra pound, I would definitely go with these ones, just for the comfort alone. So I'd say that they're both decent products. Just forget that rubbish. This one is good. It does give your controller a little bit more protection. So if you're worried about that, if your kids do use your controllers a lot, then yeah, probably go for this one. If it's mainly just adults using it, go for this. A lot more comfortable, and it's just a better design. You haven't got to take this whole thing off just to change the battery. Yeah, thank you very much for watching. If you liked the video, drop a like on it. If you really liked it, get subscribed and take a look at my channel because there'll be something you like, I guarantee it. Bye.